Well, pictures of reform right in the heart of the parliament don't seem to send out a good signal, especially as the insurance bill today was torn by the opposition. A correspondent, as these pictures play out, to talk about what really happened. Sapna, I know we saw all those pictures of some sort of a scuffle, fighting, tearing of all of this, but this is all symbolic. What does this mean for the insurance bill itself?
Well, Shari, a very critical bill has been tabled in the parliament today, though, of course, basically in the upper house, that is the Rajya Sabha. That's because of the fact that the Rajya Sabha doesn't actually lapse. The bill will not lapse because it's only the members of the Lok Sabha which will be re-elected. So there was a risk that the bill would actually lapse because the government doesn't expect this to go through in the current session, which is in any case ending tomorrow. So the logic for putting the bill in the Rajya Sabha. Of course, there were scenes there, unexpected lines, but going forward, the entire comprehensive legislation which the government has proposed is very, very significant. If you run through a couple of points over here, the first thing is this, that it gives a lot of power to the insurance regulator, IRDA in this case, and puts the insurance companies on a mat. Number one, they have to report the expense of the top management to the IRDA. Second, they will not be free to set the commissions for their own agents. Number three, they will have to register themselves and pay an annual fee to IRDA. Number four, we all know that there have been a couple of cases, in fact, quite many cases where insurers on various pretexts, on various grounds have actually rejected claims of policy holders who have been having a policy 7 years, 8 years on various grounds, flimsy grounds, many a time. Well, that goes now. Any policy holder having a policy above 5 years, a life insurance holder, there will be no case for rejecting his policy by any of the insurers. Shivnath?
Right. Sapna, very quickly, apparently there are some issues regarding the LIC amendments as well, and it looks like there could be some controversy brewing up there as well.
Well, Shivnath, we have heard that some sections of the employees of LIC are actually going on strike. They have announced that in Hyderabad. That emanates from the fact that with the concern proposal of 26% to 49% stepping up the FDI cap in the insurance sector, they are actually against that, and rightly so, because LIC is the only public sector life insurance company among 20 private insurance in the market at the moment. So that's one. But going forward, very critical also, basically the minimum capital for LIC is being proposed to be stepped up from 5 crores to 100 crores, and also the allocation of the valuation surplus of LIC, which is a good incremental level around 15,000 crore per year. That's going to be changed.
All right, Sapna Das, thanks so much for joining us and giving us all those details.